Arnold Allen. He's one of our own. Hello, Arnold. How are you?
Yeah, good man. Yourself?
I'm doing all right, man. So great to talk to you. I have so many questions. By the way, do you have any thoughts on what we were just talking about? You must be into the Jake Paul journey to become cruiserweight champion. No,
No, I don't watch him. No,
come. You
no,
didn't
I don't
stay up.
watch.
You didn't stay up.
No, man. I stayed up to 4:30, and then I'm just like, I'm going to bed. I ain't watching that.
You shut it off after the Serrano fight.
No, I wasn't watching the fights.
Oh, you weren't watching anything.
No.
I thought maybe because of the weird time that you'll be fighting on Saturday, it would have worked with your sleep schedule.
It's too late. I'm fighting about 3 a.m., so I'm going to bed at like 4:30.
You're going to bed at 4:30. So okay, so like right now it's 7 p.m.
Yeah.
So what time do you go to bed?
4:30 a.m.
You go to bed what time do you wake up?
About 1 p.m.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
like just starting your day now.
Yeah, I did a bit of training, and now I'm just kind of, yeah. Wait, what does it say? My morning brew.
Wow. How long have you been doing this? I mean, obviously you found out about the fight a couple months ago, so was it right off the bat or did you kind of ease into this?
Nah. Yeah, I eased into it. I'm usually like 10 p.m. I wake up at 6 p.m. Go to bed at 10, wake up at 6. The first thing I did is I went to midnight and woke up at 8, and I was in hell.
Oh.
Like yeah, but now I'm like it's perfect. So then I gradually did 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So yeah, it's fine.
And now your body is completely acclimated to this.
Yeah, I've been training at like 3 in the morning, and weirdly I feel wide awake at 3 a.m. And then when I train at like say 7 p.m., like a morning session, I guess, I'm a bit like, a bit sleepy.
Really?
It's a bit strange. Yeah, it's strange. But
Tom
yeah.
Aspinall told me last week that he wakes up at around 3, 4 and dips his hands into barrels of petrol. Have you heard of this?
Yeah. Yeah. That's that old bare knuckle thing.
Yeah. Are you doing the same?
No, I think he's pulling your pants down, to be honest, mate.
You think he's you think he's taking the piss?
I think I think he's having a laugh, yeah.
Fuck. I actually
Yeah.
believed him.
Yeah. I mean, if he is, it'd be kind of pointless when we wear gloves, so we're kind of supposed to calcify the skin in it, so yeah.
The visual of the heavyweight champion waking up and doing this is quite
Yeah.
romantic to me.
He's setting his hands on fire and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. No, I'm doubtful. Yeah.
When you first found out about the time of the fight, what was your reaction?
Uh, it's shit. I thought it was shit. I got the contract, and obviously I was like, yeah, awesome. I want to fight in the UK, and I didn't know. It was like some fan leaked a thing, and then asked me a message like, "Oh, what are your thoughts of fighting at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'd never want to do that." And he's like, "Well, you are." But I was just like, "Oh, yeah." So here's what it is.
Oh man, did you consider not taking the fight after hearing that?
Nah, 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 never.
Were you at that Bisping fight 204 in the middle of the night?
No, actually, I was supposed to fight on that card. I was supposed to fight. He's not my teammate, but Masad Bektik. I got sick like a week out, and I'll be honest, I didn't think about it one bit.
Wow.
And like being more of a professional now, I'm like, right, I have to do it right, make sure I acclimatize the time. But yeah, it didn't cross my mind. I was just like, oh, cool, we're fighting at whatever it is, 2 a.m.
To be young,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Uh,
one idiot.
does your father wake up in the middle of the night with you?
He has done a few. Actually, so my boxing coach has been doing some like 3 a.m. sessions for me on the pads and that. And he's about the same age as my dad. And they worked doors like security around the same area, around the same time. So you can imagine two ex-doormen at 3 in the morning in the boxing gym telling old war stories and yeah. I was just like, come on, guys. Give me a break. But yeah,
This is when they thrive. They thrive at 3 a.m.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But no, yeah, it's great. It's funny. All
Um,
sorts of battle stories.
do you think that this is a disadvantage for the UK fighters? Because if you're a guy coming from America, you can just stay on American time zone and never have to worry about this the entire camp.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think I'm not a scientist or anything, but my research and everyone I spoke to, the thing is, when you come over late, you now can stay on the same sleep schedule, the same time schedule. Well, not only are you still going to be jet lagged, your sunlight schedule is now different.
Oh,
Your schedule, your circadian rhythm is messed up.
wow.
So yeah, so you're on the same sleep schedule, but the sunlight, the day, the rhythm of the day is going to mess with you. So I think it's actually better this way.
Okay. I understand that
Mm.
Leon, who I know you train with as well, like hired some sort of sleep doctor who works with F1 drivers because their
Oh yeah,
schedules are all crazy. Did he tell you about this?
yeah. I asked him for a few tips, but it's pretty straightforward. Just like push it an hour
Yeah.
every other day, sort of gradually. But yeah, nothing. There ain't nothing that complicated about it, really.
Have you
Mm.
been training with Team Renegade a lot for this particular fight?
I did the majority of the camp there, and then once we started staggering the training and doing the weird sleep time, it wasn't working. Obviously, Leon's fighting about 5:30 a.m., so he's taking some of the team. They're training later, and then I'm fighting at 3 a.m., so I couldn't take a group. Yeah, so I've been training local actually at my original gym, so it's been cool.
When's the last time you did that for a camp?
What? What?
Like training at your original
Uh,
gym?
Actually, I did half and half when I fought Holloway, so
Okay.
that would have been the last one. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
saw I saw
So
I
yeah,
saw a photo of Leon. Golly, the guy's ripped. He's shredded.
yeah, yeah. He's in good shape, isn't
Do you notice any difference of him, from him now as he's settling into being a champion? Has he changed at all?
he? Not that I've seen. The guy's still the same, humble guy in the gym, helping everyone out, coming around, making sure everyone's getting good partners, good rounds, and yeah, he's the man. He's the best.
I was worried that you wouldn't fight on this card, if only because, and correct me if I'm wrong, um, co-op, the co-op live arena, I believe they offer a 350 pound meal deal. And I know
Yeah,
that they're a competitor for Tesco, and it's quite an affordable meal deal. So I was wondering if your allegiances.
yeah, yeah.
I tried to
You know
set that.
what?
I botched that. I botched that.
They it was a shambles. I don't know if you heard about the start of the arena, but
Oh,
like
yes, yes,
events kept closing, like
yes.
air conditioning units were falling down, and yeah. So I mean, fuck them. Yeah,
Have you ever had
yeah,
one of their meal deals?
yeah. I have,
How are they?
and they're all right. They're all right. Not the best. They're all right. If you want soggy sandwiches, they're pretty good. No,
Not Tesco level.
no. No, but all the prices are going up. They're screwing us everywhere. So,
Three
you know,
fifty is not bad.
Tesco's to come. Yeah, 350 is now a good price. Everyone caved. Everyone caved to the inflation. It's
Right.
what it is.
So is the name of the
Mm.
store, the chain, is it Co-op? Is that the name of it?
Yeah, the cooperative. Yeah,
Ah, okay, all right. And
yeah,
and they have enough money to actually like name an arena.
yeah. It's a huge thing. They got co-op funeral homes. They got co-op. Like, they got co-op everything.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
okay. Have
yeah.
so have you been able to see the arena?
No, I haven't. I've seen some photos, but it looks pretty cool. But
I
yeah,
hope the air conditioned units are okay now. Like I hope they don't.
can you imagine that? Me and Giga fighting, and just like in the middle of us, like a big AC unit just falls in between us. Like, come on.
And by the way, I should have said this at the top. Commiserations after what happened last weekend to the Three
Oh yeah.
Lions. Are you over it, or are you still bummed?
No, like, you know what? They shouldn't have been in the final anyway,
Right,
right? Like, to get there playing the way we were playing, scraping by, I don't think anyone was expecting to win it. I did make a joke how funny it would be to win it, like scraping by every game, coming
right.
back, but yeah, no, it is what it is. Yeah, such great players, but for whatever reason, just can't put it together as a unit. So,
Right.
yeah.
Are you
Hmm.
happy Southgate is gone?
Uh, Kind of like indifferent because he's done so good, got us to what is it, semi-final and two finals. So yeah, like what are you gonna say? That's fantastic, but it wasn't looking great in that last tournament. So yeah, yeah,
When when uh
I'd like to see a bit more.
when Cole Palmer tied it, were you freaking out?
Yeah, yeah, it was. I was like, oh shit, like this is it. We're
It's
gonna win
coming
it. We're
home.
gonna win it. Yeah, there was about 10 minutes. It was like what do you call it in hockey when you have the power play?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like 10 minutes of like the power play, and then everyone was just like, "Oh," so no, come back to life, you know. Yeah, not meant to be.
Look at you, proper Canadian now, making hockey
I know my
references.
hockey. I know my hockey.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When Palmer scored, true or false, did you start singing "It's Coming Home"?
No, I didn't. I didn't. No, I didn't.
I
I
did.
did do a little scream though.
I did enjoy your tweets afterwards. After every game, they were very fun. Your tweets are always a
Yeah.
classic.
Thank you.
Congratulations! I understood that you released an arm on Friday.
Yeah, yeah, it was monstrous.
What
Yeah,
propels you
it
in that
was.
moment to share that with the world?
I don't know. I love a random, no context, just bang it out there, let everyone know what's happening. Yeah,
Do you get
yeah,
a good response to that?
yeah. I think so. And sometimes just say something completely random, and everyone's like, "Oh wow, man, bro's going through something." I'm like, "Huh?" I just made a joke. Yeah,
I
I
enjoy
like it.
them.
It's fun.
I usually read them
Mm.
in your voice, and they give me a good laugh. Sometimes when I'm down, I just go to your page just to see the random stuff that you've tweeted, and it always lifts my spirits.
I have a big hiatus on tweets, so I just stop for a long while, and then I'll be like, "Wow, I haven't made a good tweet in a while."
And the merch store is looking great as well.
Yeah, yeah, it's doing good. The boss is killing it. She's smashing it, and I'm just sort of standing there taking pictures, looking like an idiot. But yeah,
I'm
yeah, it's good.
the boss is your better half, yes?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
just wanted to make sure.
yeah. She is
I know I'm
my
seeing
Canadian half.
we're seeing the photos here, some of them from your page. I mean, the stuff is really high quality. I understand that you were debating whether to introduce a children's sizes or maybe some pet sizes. Where did you fall on
Yeah,
that?
there was something. That's something we get asked a lot, but like, you know, I don't know. I don't know if we have enough market for that yet. I don't know how many dogs and cats follow me.
Mm.
A few kids. I think the kids might not necessarily be a fan, but their parents are, so they're like forced into it. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. Might have to start something soon.
Is it a viable business at this point?
Yeah, yeah, it's doing good. Like obviously, you know how the sport works. Like once you fight and you're out of
Yeah.
the limelight, everything goes quiet. So during that, like now, this period, orders are coming in like crazy, which is great. But I wouldn't be able to retire and pursue it. I wouldn't
Okay.
be able to retire and survive off it. Sorry. Yeah.
Do you do all the shipping and all that yourself, or do you have like it's just
Yeah, yeah. It's all
wow,
everything is done at home. My missus just runs everything at home. Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, she kills it. She kills
And
it.
the video blogs are looking good too. You're really sticking with them.
Thank you. The arm bedded. Yeah.
Yes.
So I had the idea because I was like, I get into camp and I just get fed up of I don't want to do videos. So I was just like, if we can get a couple of clips from training, a couple of clips from me talking crap, then it's minimal effort. Put something out every week, and people get insight on what we're doing, training wise, and yeah, keep something going.
Do you have your own beer line?
No, so it's not my own beer line. It's just a friend of mine works for a brewery, and he's like the marketing guy, and he just contacted me like, "Do you want to do an almighty beer?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." So yeah, I don't really drink massively, but yeah,
Is it vanilla pear sour?
yeah, yeah,
The
it is
beer is,
pretty. It's pretty sour.
but
It's pretty
it's like
sour.
it's flavored beer.
Yeah, it's like a fruity beer, but it's an acquired taste. I would recommend it ice cold.
Ice
You
cold.
know,
Okay.
that's pretty good. Yeah,
Where can
yeah.
someone get it?
Oh, Beers of America. The Beers of America on their page, they're selling it. The links in my Instagram and all that
Okay.
stuff.
So you'd have to
Mm.
order it to get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty good. I think if you're a fancy beer guy, if you like your craft beers, it should be up your street.
What an honor. What an honor to have something,
Yeah,
even if it's like a small line of it or whatever you call it, after you,
yeah.
that has to be a pretty cool thing, right?
Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's awesome, and that's the thing with the almighty merch, almighty brand, and whatever. I don't necessarily want to make it just like a UFC fighter merchandise thing. I know it is called Almighty Merch, but the goal is to take it further and eventually do Almighty Hydration. Maybe we can
Ah,
combat with the Prime Boys and actually give you some good hydration. But as of yet, I have no plans, so
okay.
it's just a pipeline dream. Yeah, but something like that could be cool. I don't know.
By the way, who gave you the almighty name?
It's an old sponsor. Actually, he had a company called Almighty Fightwear.
Ah,
And it was after one of my Cage Warriors fights. We were just drinking in the bar. This guy comes up, this northern bloke, Steve, his name, just swaying, like spilling beer everywhere. He killed me. He's such a funny guy. And he was like, "Oh, I'll pay you to wear my shorts." I was like, "All right." It's like, "We could call you Almighty Arnold Allen." I was like, "All right." He's like spilling his beer. I was like, "Okay." And I spoke to him, and yeah, he's a really funny guy. But I have a photo of him on the subway. It's me on the underground. It's me, him, and Frank Trigg.
wow.
And Frank Trigg commentated one of the UFC, one of the Cage Warriors events. And this guy Steve was absolutely battered. Like Frank Trigg, I'm just dying. Oh, this guy's so funny. Yeah,
Did you see the
but
thumbs
yeah.
up
So
just
yeah,
pop up on the screen? Did you see
what
that?
is that? No, what's going on?
Oh, you didn't see that? On Zoom, sometimes when you do a thumbs up, like a little bubble with a thumbs up emoji pops up on the screen.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah. You didn't notice?
Fancy. No.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just for the audience. Um,
Mm.
well, the stuff is great, and well, I suppose I should ask you about the actual fight. Um, uh, you like this matchup?
Yeah, love it, definitely. Um, you know, I love a striking matchup.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. It's you just get to go out there and do what I love, which is stand up and have a fight. So yeah, it's good.
Considering your previous opponent Movsar and all that, like this a little bit more. You know exactly what he's going to do, right? And you know
Yeah,
it's something that you like to do as well.
yeah. I'd be a bit shocked if he comes out and shoots a double leg. I would be pretty surprised, to be fair.
I do wonder if you'll try to take it to the ground at some points.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't do much of
Yeah.
that.
Considering how the last two went, do you feel any bit of pressure more so than usual?
uh, yeah. There's definitely more pressure. The last one I'm just kind of pissed off about, but there's a salt cracker going on in the background.
Mm.
I'm uh yeah, I'm definitely pissed off about the last one, but in a good way. Like the pressure is in a good way. Like, I wanna go out there and prove, this isn't my level, I'm better than that. And even though it was a whatever loss sort of thing, it was one of those. A loss is a loss, obviously, but yeah. Hmm.
What pisses you off about it?
I just felt like I did enough. The knees. I keep getting tagged in that thing now. They're changing the rule soon
Yeah.
to having to have a knee down, which is quite funny. But yeah, it is what it is.
I'm assuming you agree with that rule change.
Yeah, I think it's all right. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's just a knee down. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
He's become very outspoken, especially online. Him and Aljamain Sterling and all that. If he did fight Aljo, it seems like we're going in that direction because of the tweets that they posted over the weekend. Who do you
Yeah,
like in that?
I don't know. Probably. I think Mozo has better wrestling, but I think Aljo has better jiu-jitsu. So it could just be in for a.
Striking match.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I'd probably end up a striking match, and I think Aljo's so weird because he has such awkward striking. It's so hard to like read what he's doing. He has random patterns. He moves strange. Feel like I favour Mosvar on the feet in that one. I don't know. It's a weird matchup. It could be either the most boring fight ever or a really entertaining fight. I don't know.
Do you think he
Yeah.
has what it takes to be a champion?
Who's that?
Movsar.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean he's got a good skill set, definitely, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
Hmm.
Not sure.
And what about Giga?
What about him?
Meaning, like his ceiling. How good do you think he is? Considering who you just fought Movistar, you fought Max. Do you put him in that
Yeah.
category? I know you're a little higher ranked than him, but do you consider him a true top featherweight, or there's
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, definitely is. He's up there with the best guys. Dangerous, very dangerous. He's, like Pereira in a way. He's such a dangerous kickboxer and all that. You have to respect it. He always has that sort of finishing power and all those things. Um, the way the division stacks up, maybe not championship. A guy like Mosvar is obviously his nightmare matchup. And you have Ilya can wrestle, he can strike. Bryce Mitchell is in there. He's a great wrestler. All these kind of matchups, you want to be champion. I think you have to even face the styles that are bad for you. Like obviously myself, I fought a lot of wrestlers, guys trying to take me down, and that's not necessarily favorable for my style. So I'm a big believer like you have to fight all those styles and fight the best guys to be the best.
I know you're very proud of your country and where you're from. To be a part of this era of the UFC, where you have two British champions at the top, and this card I think is one of the best English cards. There have been some great English cards, but they haven't really featured, back in the day, UFC 70 and stuff like that. It was Rampage,
Yeah,
Dan Henderson. So I just,
yeah,
or it was 75. But the point is, like, this feels like a golden age. And actually, my friend PT Carroll is the one who always says that about the current state of UK MMA. Does that, oh, look at that. Your cat just jumped up. You saw that? That's
yeah.
crazy.
Did you hear? She made like a weird noise when she does it. She does like a weird like.
Oh, that's great. She just went all
It's
the
her
way up
birthday
there.
today.
Oh, happy birthday. Fish, right?
Yeah,
It's her
yeah.
birthday. How'd you celebrate?
It- uh, she had like a weird beef thing, chicken paste. I don't know what it was. Yeah,
How old?
my missus got her a toy. 2.
2. Wow. And is that
Yeah,
2 in cat years or human years?
human.
Okay, they don't do that? They don't do that for the cats?
She doesn't play that. No.
Okay. Do
Yeah,
you have a new hairstyle?
yeah. It's a bit of a mullet going on a
I
little
like
bit,
it.
but it's kind of growing out. I don't know.
Are you gonna shave it
Yeah.
more for the fight? Like, are you gonna clean up the sides here?
Nah. You know what? Actually, I know we like got off the topic
Sure.
of
Yeah.
the golden era.
Yeah.
It is great to be a part of it.
Okay.
But when
Sorry.
I'm turned 30, I've had to start getting my eyebrows trimmed
Oh
because
yeah.
they're getting long. And then when I fight, they vass them, and then you can see like these. I can see like a
Oh.
bit of that in my face, and I'm like trying to get it out of my face. Yeah, so
When
that's
did you
going
turn
on
30?
now. Uh, end of January, yeah, just
Oh,
after
okay.
the last fight.
I thought
Yeah.
I thought I missed it.
No,
Um,
no, no.
anyway, I saw a great photo of you and your cat wearing the Ipswich
Oh
kits.
yeah, yeah. She was loving it.
How excited are you for
Yeah.
that? Premier League.
Yeah, really. And so the coolest thing is, so now with the Premier League, they're going to be doing some like weird times games. They'll be doing like Sunday games.
Oh yeah.
So I'll actually be able to go and watch like the home games when I'm home. So that's nice. Usually I do like Saturday games and it's like night games, and I'm usually in the gym at those times. So now Sunday game, rest day, I could be at the game. So
Oh yeah.
I'm happy about
Do you
that.
guys have tickets?
I can get tickets. Yeah, I don't have them, but I can get
You
them.
don't have like season tickets? They don't have that there?
No, they do, but I don't have them. Just because usually every game is on, I'm training. So
Right.
someone
Oh,
keeps
okay.
buzzing. Yeah.
Someone keeps calling you.
Yeah, I don't know how to use Apple stuff, and there's a convo going on, and I don't know how to stop text coming through.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, we can't notice if it means anything.
Oh, that's good though. It
I was
keeps
just
going
wondering if you're a
ding, ding.
bandwagon, like oh, now that they're Premier League, you're a fan.
No, 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 no,
Well,
no.
how low were they? Like, what's your earliest recollection of how low they were as far as divisions? Like third
So
division?
when I was so when I was supporting, the whole time I was supporting, they were like middle table championship team.
Hmm.
And I was just like, oh man. I used to go every time when I was all the home games I'd go. They used to do a thing under 18s, it was £1 a ticket. So I was like, I could go to every game. And then I got to 18th birthday and I had to start paying like 20,
Ah,
£30 a ticket. I was like, oh, I can't really afford to go every weekend. It's like sports arenas, you have to
sure.
pay like £10 for a hot dog or something. And I was like, yeah, it's a real expensive thing. But yeah, the lowest. It's League One, yeah, League One.
Wow. Now look at you,
Yeah,
Premier League,
yeah,
and jumped up twice, right? Didn't they go from like
yeah,
second to championship to in consecutive
yeah,
years?
yeah. So they didn't win either league; they came second back to back. But
That's
promotion is
fine.
promotion. So
Yeah.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
And by the way, I saw you installing a Latham's door. What is that?
Oh, they're just like a security door. It's like a steel door that you can't put an axe through it. It's solid.
And you installed this in your house?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why?
Because they sponsor me to do so.
Okay. I thought you were
Yeah.
worried someone was going to come after you.
No, no. It's yeah, door's unlocked anyway. You can walk in.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
You don't lock your doors?
I lock my doors, but where that one is, it isn't.
Okay. Wow. I have like intense OCD. I check every door like 5 times before I go to bed.
Yeah. So my parents, like, they never lock the doors, front or back,
Oh
when we were
gosh.
kids. Yeah, you could just walk in. Like, yeah, yeah, pretty wild.
You live in a safe area, or you lived in a safe area?
Yeah, yeah. I'd say it's pretty safe where I am now. Yeah, yeah.
Will your dad corner you on Saturday, or is it past his bedtime?
Nah, the guy's a truck driver. That's his prime time.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He's a truck driver now.
yeah, yeah. He says, what does he say? You will never work a day in your life if you love your job. He loves trucks. That's like his secret passion is trucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and
So
what?
my best friend, sorry,
No, go ahead, please.
my best friend is a truck driver, and when they're together, he's like he lights up. They start talking about trucks, and yeah, he doesn't talk to me about trucks because he knows I know nothing about them. But my friend comes over, he's like, "Oh, my real son, like I miss you and all that." And he'll start talking about, "Oh, this week I got to drive one of these. I drove to this place." I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
okay, yeah, yeah." Like he lights up like, about trucks. Yeah,
and he does it in the middle of the night.
yeah. No, he's like random hours, like 2 a.m. trucker.
Wow.
I think that's why he's so greasy, throwing the piss bottles out the window and stuff, stinking up the truck. Yeah.
And what is he transporting, or is it always different things?
Yeah, it's always different things. Yeah, always different things. He
Incredible.
did for the Olympics in London. He had to supply the water to the venue. That's what he was doing.
Wow.
Yeah. So he turned up with this big truck full of water, and he said it had like the SAS guards there to make sure no one was contaminating it. And yeah, pretty crazy.
No one's messing with your dad.
Ah, yeah, probably. He's messing with everyone's heads, I think.
I'm going to the Olympics tomorrow.
Oh, are you? Well,
Yeah.
you're out to Paris.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm competing in the 4x100 relay. No, just
Nice. Canada's Olympic team that bad, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, yes. So I'll be close to your time zone. I look forward to it very much. Always a pleasure. I wish you the
Amazing.
best. Great to chat as always. Happy birthday
Always,
to
man.
Fish, and good luck on Saturday. Knock 'em dead.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
You're the man,
Enjoy
Arnold.
Paris as well.
Thank you. All the best to you. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it very much. Hey, if you like this video, give us the old thumbs up. Subscribe as well. You could get many more of these videos on the channel, so please do that. We would love you forever if you did so.